So we've spoken about preparing for your interview and how to prepare. We've covered looking at the business. We've covered looking at the role. And in this final video in this series, we're going to be talking about the people to look at. So the first person that you should certainly look at is the CEO of the business. Get an understanding of why they do what they do, you know, what their relationship is with others within the actual business itself. Have a look at places like YouTube and LinkedIn to see if they, they've written any articles or posted any videos of themselves on a speaker circuit so that you can understand them a bit more. So that's the CEO. Another person to look at is your potential hiring manager. Obviously, looking at a potential hiring manager will give you a good insight as to their own skills, their own desires for the business, any results that they've achieved, and you can therefore ask questions about each one of those areas in turn. So another area to look at as well are people who perhaps work in a similar role. Because if you look at people who work in a similar role, that will give you a clue as to what you'll be doing, and it will also enable you to ask questions about the role and about any specific relationships between that person who's in that role currently or has been in that role and your relationship with them. So, and again, another area to look at, obviously, as well, are the people who will be interviewing you on the day, because it's not necessarily the case that somebody who is your manager or the CEO, for example, is going to be the person who will be interviewing you on the day. It may be that it's a recruitment consultant interviewing you, an internal recruiter. It may be that it's a human resources focused interview. So it's important to look at all of those different aspects in turn and really get an understanding of who will be sitting in front of you on the big day, so that you can be able to, or so that you can prepare relevant questions and get relevant information ready so that you can be informed, show interest, and ask questions.